So I'm going to go ahead and start with my trusty Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I'm just going to put that all over my lids. You're going to need about this much. Now that I feel like it's set, I'm going to go ahead and take some translucent powder, put it on my finger, and then dab it all over my eye. I'm pretty generous with it because I don't want any kind of stickiness, because that's going to help make my eyeshadows blend a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Lorac Pro Matte palette right here, and I'm going to go ahead and take Corduroy, which is right here. I'm going to go and put that on my Smith 230 brush, and I'm going to start applying it. I'm just going to apply it right in this crease area and blend it out with the same brush. Okay, and since it's still not all the way blended, I'm going to go ahead and take my Smith 230 brush. It's a little bit dirty, sorry. And I'm going to take Latte, which is right there. And I'm just going to apply that right above and kind of overlapping with Corduroy. I'm going to go ahead and go back in with Corduroy and focus more on this inner part right here. Because for some reason, this eyeshadow, particularly like this shade, just never really works with me, and I don't know why I always use it, because it never, ever does it. So now I'm going to take a blue, which is going to represent the waters of the ocean that you see on a map. So this is just a blue I made. It's called Lapis Lazuli. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I should know the name of my own product, but I'm going to apply that with my finger on my lid. Okay, so now that I've got that on, what I'm going to do is go ahead and take a different kind of blending brush. I'm going to take this Smashbox. It's just a blending brush. I don't really know. I think it just came with a palette. I'm just going to dip that in, get some pigment, and I'm going to try to blend that blue and that brown together a little bit, just above the crease. So it'll basically still be hiding in my crease when I do this, but it'll make it look a lot more seamless. And I am going to go back in with the brush that had Corduroy on it and kind of blend them together a little bit too, just to try to help that along. And it's working. It's working. It looks a hell of a lot better than this. That again. Okay, so now that I've gotten it decently how I want it, I'm actually going to go ahead and take this small brush, get a little bit of jet black, focus, okay, just going to get a little bit of that. You can't really tell because this brush is black, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of this on the outer parts of my eyes, just a tiny bit. Gonna go ahead and take that 230 brush and blend that out. Okay, and that blue, or not the blue, the black. The black doesn't actually really represent anything. I guess you could say like it represents coal or some shit like that, but I just did it to make the look a little bit more wearable. I'm gonna go ahead and take a more copper color. This is called Penny. It's another shadow I made too. And sorry, my finger's kind of stained blue from that lapis lazuli. And I'm gonna put that kind of in the inner part right here. And it kind of represents sand along the beach. So, you know, you got the water and then you got sand and bullshit like that. Alright, so to clean up these lines, I'm taking a baby wipe. So I'm going to take the tip, gonna put a drop of oil on it. And that's on the tip of my finger now. Just gonna go ahead and wipe away the eyeshadow that I want to be away. And if you have fingernails, it actually works a whole lot better, but I don't, and it still works fine. So, and you can use that to just wipe away the excess under your eyes while you're at it. So, now you have that. You can kind of smooth away any excess over here. And bam, now you got a nice straight ass line. Kind of. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner using my handy dandy Wet n Wild H2O proof eyeliner. Just going to get the product on here. And I'm going to start working. I'm going to use my Urban Decay eyeliner in Bump. It's a nice little white liquid liner. It's the only decent one I've found that's going to do that. And I'm going to line over top my eyeliner. I guess it is not gonna go over that blue without becoming blue itself. It's like a, let me see in focus, it's like a light blue. I do have some spots where I messed up a little bit, so I'm just gonna go back in with my Wet n Wild eyeliner and clean those up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a Helix eyeliner, and this is actually my first time trying to do this, so if I totally fucking butcher it. It was okay. It went okay. I'm taking another eyeshadow I made. This one's called Vine. I haven't gotten around to pressing it yet, so I just put a little bit in the pan to mix with my e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal. And I know it seems kind of like I'm promoting the shit I make, but really, I found that there's not a whole lot of really, really good quality matte colors, and that's my problem there. It's not that I would rather promote myself. So now I've gotten that all mixed up, and I'm just gonna apply that over that Helix. Alright, and here's a close-up of that. The green is meant to represent all the vegetation on the earth. So you got the jungle, which actually has vines, which is why I kind of want to do the helix. You got brown for the earth, like the dirt and stuff. You have blue for water, and the sky, which I guess isn't really part of the earth, but still. We have this copper over here for like sand, and we have the white for clouds. I don't know. Actually, those ones aren't on Earth either, but whenever you look at like a satellite image of Earth, you have clouds. And then green for all the vegetation. Alright, so here is the finished look. If you guys have any questions, just leave them down below. I also applied the Kiss number 11 lashes, and if you guys have any requests or anything, just let me know. And I will answer any questions you have or try to fulfill any requests of yours as soon as possible. Thank you guys.